For my intro to game design class. This is a game analysis of Uncharted 4 at the University of Utah. Today's date is February 8th, 2019. I will be doing the game analysis, like I said, of Uncharted 4, a third-person action-adventure game. I'm doing the second chapter of the game, the Infernal Place. There are around 6 difficulties going from, I think, lightly to crushing. We're playing on moderate right now, and let's get to it.
Esto va a estar más fácil de lo que esperaba,
This game has real-time cutscenes and events.
con este.
With good fighting mechanics.
Chingada, este gringo sabe pelear,
With counterattacks. And
a ver cómo te sales de esta.
all you have to do is press triangle,
¿Qué tal
square to
esto?
hit, hold triangle when these events happen.
Right back at you. Lucha como un hombre. Este gringo.
You asked for it. I'll get you now.
All the NPCs are really just doing it, really just shaking their arms and their fists, and really they're just cheering right now. And if you hit the AI into them, then they'll push them. The NPCs will push them back. You just gotta press triangle to counterattack and get that little event right there.
Te vas a arrepentir.
Ah, thanks, fellas.
I've played this game about a dozen times, and I still don't know what this guy says.
Shit!
Te voy a matar, come mierda.
You can only hit him 2
Te voy a
times.
cerrar la bocota, gringo.
You gotta hold triangle, or he will choke you.
My turn.
And then just do that. You got maybe about 5 seconds before the warden shows up, and then the cutscene
Hey,
happens.
give me a call when you're tall enough to ride the rides.
Te voy a sacar tiras por el culo.
Solitaria, cállalo.
Te voy a estar esperando aquí,
They have, I think they're not quick time events, but
Abre.
it's when the action starts.
Come on. How long am I supposed to be in here? Huh?
When the fighting
Where's the
or the
toilet?
shootings
Looking
happen.
at it.
You can play
fun.
those separately if you
will.
want, or just by
Gracias.
themselves. You can't play any other part of the story if you select that though. I think everybody knows the story of Uncharted.
Get up.
Man, I was having a great dream, too. Hey. All right, easy. Ah. All right, cálmate.
Now the NPC behind you will only push you forward. He won't let you go anywhere else. Look, you can't do anything. Pushes you forward.
Yeah, any chance I can take a shower?
Cállate.
There's nothing you can do but go forward. It's a linear game. You can
Morning, boys.
no free roam, no
Evening.
nothing.
It's hard to tell.
Well, there
down
is
here.
free roam, but not open
Get off
world
the
roam.
stairs.
Not really that much of an open
Viene
world.
saliendo
though.
un
There's
prisionero. Abran las rejas.
You can only go forward, literally.
Hey, nice to see you.
Character renderings are,
Right.
I thought
Human.
were phenomenal when the game came out.
Welcome to Panama.
Hey, gringo. Vi lo que hiciste a Gustavo. Tengo un cuchillo que tiene tu nombre.
They were really just saying that
Hey, Vargas.
I'm gonna get killed later, but everybody knows
Nos
that.
encargamos de él.
Muévanse. Quítense, cabrones. Looks like you have some fans.
Yeah, my adoring public.
Now you try going that way. That guy's gonna push you. They see they're blocking you. Only way you can go is this way.
Abre la reja.
¿A dónde lo llevas?
Es una sorpresa.
Diviértete.
I do speak a little Spanish, you know. Wait, what did you say?
You'll find out soon enough.
Now throughout the game, like, you can do certain little things, like in one mission you can buy an apple and then pet a monkey, but then the monkey will steal the apple. That's around chapter 12, I think, or 11. And then your friend Sully will say you shouldn't have done that, but it's optional if you wanted to talk to him about that.
You take it.
So there are these optional conversations, I mean, that you can do throughout the game. But unfortunately, it's not in this chapter, I think. I played through this chapter about 6 times today.
After you.
Yeah, this isn't sketchy at all.
The environments are just
Hey, you know, this
really
doesn't
well
look like the
designed.
warden's office. Yeah, I'm on it.
Just the level of detail is pretty good. It's amazing, actually.
Through there.
Through here?
Here we are.
Like, look at that environment.
Take these cuffs off?
Very well designed.
I want in.
In?
Whatever you hope to find up there, I want in.
Now, come on, Vargas. The deal was just to get us in and out of here. That's it.
Just? I'm sticking my neck out for you gringos.
Yeah, and Rafe is paying you a lot of money for your trouble.
See? But not nearly enough.
You were told not to open that.
Yes. I was also told not to take bribes, not to bring anyone here, and not to beat on my inmates. But here we are.
I'm sorry, I just don't like talking
Be
during
careful with that.
cutscenes.
It's
My
300
bad.
years old.
I was a member of Captain Henry Avery's crew. You know who that is?
He was a pirate.
The pirate who pulled off the biggest heist in history and got away with it. I looked him up.
It's great.
Over
Can we-
$400 million worth of gold and jewels.
I'm just
all
gonna
for
skip
one-
this cinematic. You
single
are allowed to. You can save the game at any time, but it won't. It will take you back to like key moments, really. So it'll probably take you back right to when you're getting out of the cell. Or it'll actually just probably drop you right now because this is a key moment. Skip cinematic. And if you missed the cinematic, you can always replay it.
Hey, did you bring what I asked?
Yeah, it is just over there, under the work table, by the crates.
You can kind of explore over here, but there's nothing over here. You always gotta go forward, and then
There we go, piece of cake.
main climbing mechanics, pretty simple. You go down here. If you go down here, this game has a treasure system where you can try and find as many collectibles as you can. I barely found I found maybe a quarter of them, maybe 40% of them. But you just can. There's little trinkets that you can look at, zoom in. They don't really have anything to do with the game or anything like that. During the game, you can look. You can find these little notes and letters and journal entries throughout the game that kind of delve deeper into the story.
I'm amazed this letter's
About
still
what was
intact.
going on back then, about the lore of the world, I guess. Now there are really movable items. They're usually in brighter colors like this. Like this is a bright tan. Like this is brown, 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 green. But tan, you can spot that out pretty easily. It's got wheels too. You at this one too, you get the grappling hook. It's placed on the blue bend because like it needs to be noticeable. You need to see it. And then you have these options to set optional conversations where it'll give you a button to press, the L3 button, and it'll show you a like a little combo or something like that.
Here we go. Burns, you poor bastard. Most of every crew escaped to Scotland, but you got stuck in
basic
Canada.
swinging mechanics. Like I've said, climb is very simple. Breakable objects. And as you can see, he's been sliding in the dirt. If you look at the back of his shirt and his knees and his legs and his pants, you can see the dirt that he's been sliding on. This does have a photo mode, but it's not that good. Now, right here you have a little bit of an option of what you want to do climbing wise. You can go left and go up to those two things right there. You can go right and climb above and then go down. It's really dealer's choice. There's only really two avenues you can take here. But the game, it still gives you an option, like just, oh, I want to go right, or do I want to go left? Bing, bang, boom. Right there is a breakable object, but you gotta get inside for that. Like right there, there's a little event right there, I guess. It won't like come undone unless you touch it really. Climb in. So right there, treasures are kind of like highlighted. Also, breakable object, like I said. You gotta hold L1, move back. And then you get the knife. Now you can't do anything with this stuff, like you can't sell it, make money. There's no currency in the game really. It's like Tomb Raider, and you just pick up these little trinkets along the way. For maybe if you're an achievement hunter, you can do it, and then.
Yeesh. I thought the modern prison.
This gives you a little insight into what was going on back then. What you'll eventually like find out all the stuff that's happening back then, all these characters' opinions of each other and stuff like that. Now you can climb up here, but there's other ways, like you can climb up that way through the stairs, or right here. But really, you gotta go out this way. There's only one exit.
Alright, not gonna lie. This is
and then
pretty
you gotta
awesome.
go right. Now, you get a clear view of the prison here, all the way to the horizon, or wherever. Really just looks like a photo. Like if I took a photo, maybe I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Now, right there, breakable object. Those are like sometimes highlighted in dark or brighter white. Like now.
Here we go. Burns' cell. Cell? More like a suite.
No, you just gotta go over here. Look for
Where
clues.
to begin? Sun and moon. Alchemy symbols for gold and silver. Wait a sec. I saw something like this on the letter.
And sometimes these notes that you pick up along the
that's
way,
part of the
they have little
symbol.
clues.
Ah, there's
Right
the other
there.
half. Now then.
Just gotta fold
That's
it up.
more like
Oh,
it.
there
Okay,
you go.
got a zodiac symbol. Sagittarius.
On the back.
And the Scorpio sign.
So then you look up here to try and find out what symbol goes with which thing. But really, it's also
All
like
these
if you can never
squiggles and
figure it out,
scourges
they
must mean
also
something.
highlight the little rock. It's right that. It's that one X. I right there. Because it's a different shade than the other
10 and
rocks.
2. X and II.
And this is a cinematic, so we can skip this. We'll just skip this. You just find a cross in it. It doesn't really do anything important. Triangle to get out.
Gotta watch that first step. Down we go.
Now, the one thing that's really weird about this game is you somehow seem to have an unlimited amount of rope. Oh, like almost. It's a little weird. I don't really understand it. And then it somehow folds itself back up automatically, like it's has a computer chip in it or something. I don't know. Drop down. Jump. See right there. It's a little brighter than this one. So watch. That breaks.
There goes my shoulder.
And then, as you can see in the distance, the NPC,
There's
Vargas,
Vargas.
is just pacing
I
back
want
and
a
forth.
cut.
It's always
I
been doing
want
this
in.
entire time.
I'll give you in.
And then, you just gotta jump. When you put the weight, when your character puts the weight on, it kind of shifts the pole.
Oh crap! No! Whoa!
Swinging like Spider-Man in here. There are also bird NPCs just kind of flying around. Where are they? Right there. There you are. Just gotta climb up.
Now we're talking.
Now we're just gonna skip this cinematic.
Ain't it?
All he really talks about is Nathan lied to the Vargas saying there was nothing up there, but there was a cross. But I don't want to go into much of the story.
Lo siento, chicos. Tengo que irme. Claro, te vas cuando estás ganando. Párate.
They also tie these guys with gang-related tattoos. They actually did the research on it, and they did tie them up with gang-related tattoos.
You all right?
Just another day at the office.
Because for people who actually check that stuff.
You're gonna keep me in suspense.
We're gonna skip this part too. This leads to a fight scene. Now the AI companion actually will fight with you, and will actually like do combined takedowns. And if you're getting choked out, he will hit them if he sees it. But really, this is just button mashing. You're mashing the square and triangle button.
I'm good for now. Remember, jab, jab, strike. Jab, jab, strike. We're not done here, guys.
I've never done that move before. See? And then combine takedowns. And then also, this is the guy that you were fighting back in the yard.
Thanks.
See, also, when your health, I'm just pausing the game right now. When your health goes down, there's no health bar. It just the screen kind of goes gray and then black, kind of. When you die, it just like does this, like this death sound, and then your character just kind of goes ragdoll.
Hey, get off!
Also, when you're hit, there'll be like a red thing on the corners of which direction you got hit from, telling you where the guy is or whatever. But
Alguien más necesita que le recuerde las reglas. Alíñense.
Alright, so what I thought the game did really well right here were the fighting scenes. Really, they're just believable. They look like they're in they're straight out of a movie. What it could have done better was maybe a bigger area to explore. There's only really one area to go to, and it was a little box. The quick time events are pretty cool though, but they could use some work, I guess. And that's pretty much it, I think. Yeah, that is. Well, thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day.